Philadelphia uplink successful. Welcome back, Commander. Today's threat level is low. The state of the planet is deteriorating. Tiberium infestation has reached critical levels. Red zones have suffered the worst contamination and cannot support human life. Yellow zones are dangerously contaminated, but contain most of the world's population. Decades of war and civil unrest have left these regions in a state of social collapse. The Brotherhood of Nod operates virtually unchallenged in these zones. They take advantage of the chaos to recruit members and disguise their military infrastructure. Nod's leader is a charismatic figure we know only as Kane. Kane is determined to accelerate the spread of Tiberium, believing it is the catalyst for the next stage of human evolution. However, in recent years, the Brotherhood has been suspiciously quiet, with little terrorist activity. The remainder of the Earth's surface is unscarred by Tiberium outbreak. These blue zones are considered the last refuge and hope of the civilized world, and are under the protection of the Global Defense Initiative. You have been assigned command of the GDI forces stationed on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Good luck, Commander.
Commander, General Jack Granger, good to have you on board. These are interesting times. I don't know if you know it, but INOPS has downgraded Nod's threat level to low. With Kane apparently dead, Nod's been fractured by internal power struggles. Recruitment's down 25%, and they've abandoned 4 bases in the last year. The prediction is another decade of peace. I say it's the calm before the storm. 28 years of fighting Nod, there's one thing I can say with absolute certainty. As long as there's Tiberium on Earth, Nod is a serious threat. If our intel says otherwise, it's because Nod wants us to take them off our radar. That's why I want you to go to North Carolina. Zone security stop would look like a produce delivery truck yesterday, but it turned out to be a Nod vehicle. Before it could be searched, the driver blew it up, himself along with it. I want you to take some troops down there, see what you can turn up. Hopefully I'm wrong and this is just a false alarm. But if I'm right, be prepared for the worst. This is Lieutenant Sandra Telfair. She's from INOPS. She'll give you all the details of the mission. Lieutenant?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Commander. Glad to be of service. Here's what we know so far. After the delivery truck incident, we turned Sky Sentry onto the area. And bingo, we located a high-output sub-Terra energy grid in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, Nod's up to no good. Your ace in the hole is an old base we have there. Bring it back online and you can recon the entire area. My advice is to engage the enemy only if necessary. No telling what those maniacs are hiding down there. Good luck, Commander. I'm here if you need me.
Well, the first level is gonna be a tutorial, as always.
Greetings, Commander. This is GDI Battle Command, here to get you up to speed on some of the ground operations for this mission.
Establishing the hill uplink.
Commander, we need you to locate the old GDI outpost and investigate rumors of a Nod presence in the area.
Incoming
This
transmission.
way, Rifle Squad!
This outpost was abandoned many years ago after its strategic value waned. Once you arrive at the outpost, it can be reactivated remotely.
Good to be off normal patrol duty. Ready for orders, Commander.
Alright.
Unit sighted. Unit under attack. Establishing the hill uplink.
Oh.
Looks like Nod is here after all. Eradicate the Nod forces occupying our outpost. Once those forces are evicted, we'll restore the outpost remotely, granting you access.
Move out. Roger.
Right, let's...
Intelligence data updated.
This is a new thing. We're collecting intelligence.
Tiberium is the only resource you need to collect. Once you've built a refinery, your harvester will automatically seek it out.
Okay, we're gonna go through the intelligence as it gets unlocked. You get it by pretty much just getting missions and side missions completed. Scrap of a news article from 2043. As of 2043, GDI has closed over 60% of their military bases around the world, including installations in North Carolina, Brazil, and Eastern Europe. The most recent cutbacks are due to the decrease in node activity, with Kane dead. The Brotherhood seems to be splintering apart.
Once the harvester is full, or the field is depleted, the harvester will return and begin refining the Tiberium.
Intelligence data updated.
Tiberium, a gift or a curse? Tiberium is a scientific curiosity. This is pretty much the same description from Command & Conquer 1. Scientific curiosity, a vastly powerful resource, an unprecedented environmental cataclysm, a catalyst for war, and much more. It's like nothing we've ever seen before, and it's constantly transforming itself. We're almost certain Tiberium is extraterrestrial in origin. No shit, you do know that it came from a meteor. It is not man-made, and there is no evidence of the substance on Earth prior to its first appearance half a century ago. Early forms of Tiberium were almost organic, sprouting out of the ground in what seemed to be plant-like pods, leaching minerals out of the earth and emitting clouds of toxic gas. That's the Tiberium we know and love. Over time, Tiberium showed it had the ability to evolve and change. By 2047, most Tiberium on Earth has manifested in what are known as its most common form, a self-replicating proton lattice that turns any matter it touches into more of itself, giving off powerful radiation in the process. It can change anything it comes into contact with into more Tiberium. This isn't really what the game shows. Yeah, there are like crystalline structures that keep growing, but it's more like it absorbs resources and just turns them into more crystal, rather than turning crystal everything it touches, because it doesn't transform dirt and things like that. It just transforms, you know, feeds on minerals and stuff. Is Tiberium terraforming the Earth into planets suitable for alien life? Not exactly terraforming, it's just more of a harvesting operation. Is it a weapon? Is it a creature of some kind? Perhaps some form of a consciousness resides in the crystal lattices? Nope. A quantum crystalline brain that grows ever smarter as it grows and grows. There are many theories about what Tiberium actually is and why is it here. Ultimately, its origin and its purpose, if it has one, are still a mystery. It's just an advanced resource. GDI has not given up on trying to contain the spread of Tiberium, with more Tiberium infestation reaching critical levels and new, more sinister variants of the substance turning up. Things started to look pretty grim for planet Earth in the middle of the 21st century. However, GDI has found a vulnerability in the green crystal that they have begun to exploit. GDI engineers have found a resonant frequency for Tiberium, and they have created sonic resonators that are capable of breaking up Tiberium crystals. Yeah, but this doesn't really come into effect until the last game in the series. A high-level scientific explanation of the alien substance is included here for students and engineers and scientists. Blah 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 blah. It's a lot of text about Tiberium, and I don't really feel like reading all of it. It's really not that interesting.
This is your mobile construction vehicle. Once it is unpacked, it'll allow you to construct various structures.
Intelligence data
This is the silliest design of MCV to date. Oh. Mobile construction vehicle. Mobile construction vehicles, or MCVs, are deployed to all major theaters to serve as foundation for a forward operating base. The MCV is capable of rolling over any relatively clear terrain. It is not equipped for self-defense. When an MCV reaches its destination, it can immediately unpack into a construction yard capable of building production structures, a Tiberium refinery, and other elements needed for forward base. The construction yard can be packed up into an MCV at any time. This is new with this game, although it is being only advised when the base's support is no longer being used. So you can pack it up now. You're not stuck with whatever you place it. You can actually move it around.
establishing video uplink.
Commander, you will need a bigger force to stop Nod. Select your construction yard or the structure tab on the command bar, then click the barracks icon.
Incoming transmission. Before engaging more Nod forces, bolster your own army with infantry. From your construction yard, build a barracks. Then from your barracks, train 3 rifleman squads. Construction complete. Intelligence data updated. New construction options. Training.
Barracks. GDI base camps are created using highly portable modular buildings. This allows for easier construction and teardown of shelters in harsh climates and remote locations. Personnel stationed at GDI bases will find themselves protected from Tiberium contamination and ion storms due to the durable armor plating, but will not have access to advanced weaponry without the support of an armory. Not that it really matters, armory is just used for upgrades.
Structure. You can queue up multiple units. Multiple structures of the same type allow for additional build queues.
Intelligence data updated.
Riflemen. Equipped with a GD2 rifle, GDI riflemen are the mainstay of GDI military forces. They are deployed to all combat zones and trained in anti-infantry combat techniques. Riflemen are most effective when garrisoned in fortified structures, and are equipped with were equipped to dig foxholes when the need arises to defend a fixed position. Riflemen should never be deployed against heavy armor, especially flame weapons without significant heavy weapon support. All of that is true. We can make oh, kind of messed that up. Yeah, we can't, this is scripted, we can't kill those. We can't kill those.
For additional power, build a power plant from your production tab.
Let me unpower buildings that I don't need so I can...
Transmission. To restore your base to full power, build a power plant. Remember, when your base is low on power, units and structures build much slower.
Yes, let me unpower it, thank you.
Building offline.
In the meantime, you can remove buildings from the power grid to free up more power. This will allow the rest of your base to continue functioning. To do this, click on the lightning bolt button at the top of your command bar, then click on a structure. Only structures that require power can be turned off. You may need to turn off more than one structure in order to meet your power requirements. Well done. The green power bar located on the left side of the minimap indicates that your base now has enough power.
Incoming transmission. Repair the command post to help restore this GDI base to full operational capacity.
As before, you can repair using a repair function, or you can build an engineer and repair it completely. And immediately.
Commander, it seems Nod has noticed us. They're sending a force to destroy our base. Quickly build and deploy a watchtower base defense from the support structure tab.
New bonus objective. Building. Watchtowers are excellent defenses against enemy infantry and can be deployed anywhere within your ground control area.
Reporting in. Securing structure.
Construction complete. Bonus objective complete. Building. Our base is under attack.
There we go, that's the...
Construction complete. Read promoted. Establishing video uplink.
All right, Commander. You need to push forward and destroy the Nod outpost guarding that bridge. I'm sending reinforcements now.
In this game we finally get...
Incoming transmission. Nod presence appears to be minor. Eliminate these dangerous Nod structures.
Okay, can I talk? Thank you. In this game you finally get...
Missile squad reinforcements have arrived. New unit types available for training at the barracks.
For crying out loud.
Training.
Too much talking.
Ground support.
On account of the Nod presence, additional squads of missile soldiers have been requisitioned. Missiles are much more effective against structures than standard GDI rifles.
Intelligence data updated.
Missile squads. Missile squads are armed with FGM-90s, which are designed to inflict maximum damage to vehicles and aircraft. Light vehicles like jeeps and buggies are excellent targets for missile squads. Missile squads are normally deployed in tandem with larger rifleman squads, but can be used to great effect from garrison positions in civilian buildings or APCs where they are protected from anti-infantry fire. All of that is very true.
Get ready for
New
squad
bonus
ready.
objective.
Securing area. Roger that, sir. Run away.
Building an additional barracks provides a second infantry queue. This allows for more infantry to be trained and fielded in the same amount of time. Each production structure you control gives you an additional build queue.
That's very true, but also means more money is being used.
Light 'em up.
Construction complete. Objective
Forward
complete.
advance.
Incoming transmission. Further investigation of the area is needed. Repair the bridge so that our troops can cross the river.
Sure thing. Let's set this thing down
Engineers
first.
have two important functions. First, they can repair structures and bridges. Second, they can capture enemy structures and tech buildings, allowing you full control of these structures. To do this, select your engineer and then right-click on the structure you wish to repair or capture.
New bonus engineers can take control of a structure away from its commander. Take control of an enemy structure remaining in this area.
I got this one.
This one.
Engineers are not combat units and cannot protect themselves. Additional engineers can be trained at the barracks.
New unit types available for training at the barracks. Bonus objective complete. Intelligence data updated.
Engineer. GDI combat engineers are able to capture enemy buildings and repair structures, including bridges and base buildings. Deploy an engineer to an enemy base structure in order to capture it, or send an engineer into a damaged building to fix it back up again. Damaged bridges can be repaired by deploying an engineer, blah 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 blah. As a combat engineer, a few cardinal rules should be kept in mind at all times. Never act alone in a hostile territory. Your standard issue body armor is ineffective against most modern weapons. Then why the hell are you even wearing it, considering that if you didn't wear it you would probably move faster. You are equipped with a standard GD45 sidearm. This is a lie. Only the combat engineer in the expansion has a sidearm. Only use it as a last resort, as it will not penetrate most modern body armor. Once you gain access to an enemy structure, be sure to disable the central computer terminal immediately and install your override program to connect the structure to the nearest command post. That's just how the in-game explanation on how they are capturing things. When entering a damaged structure, to be sure to initiate damage control programs for immediate results. Once the automation is kicked in, you will be clear to commence more extensive repairs. Keep your hard hat on at all times, because it's probably not going to be really effective defense against anything.
Objective complete.
Yes, sir.
Battlefield expanded. New bonus objective. Sell a captured node structure.
Sure.
Structure sold. Bonus objective complete.
I'm gonna need another engineer.
Training.
I'm gonna get a couple of more units.
I got their codes.
Ground support. Missile squad ready for combat. Move out.
Let's get them there.
Missile squad ready for combat. Listen up, missile squad.
New bonus
Rifle
objective.
squad ready.
The Tiberium Spike tech structure provides its controller with a steady flow of resources over time. Capture this tech structure with an engineer.
Yeah, on it.
Yes, sir. Rifle squad ready. Ground support. Securing area. Missile squad reporting. Yes, sir. Rendezvous point confirmed. Set her up.
Just gonna dig them in there because I'm not really gonna be pushing forward infantry further down the mission.
Yes, sir. Keep your weapon ready. This way, rifle squad.
Engineer reporting in.
Reporting in. Ground support.
Do we have any more rocketeers? There we go.
Objective complete.
There we go.
Squad ready. Understood.
Now, do I need to trigger these guys? Probably I do.
Hold your weapons high! Coming in clear, Commander. Move! Confirming move order.
Our base is under attack.
Hold your ground, soldiers!
Unit under attack. Unit lost.
The oppressors must die!
Establishing video uplink.
There we go, that triggered it.
Ground vehicles present a problem, Commander. Build an airfield and then some orcas. They are great against ground vehicles and good against structures. However, orcas have limited ammunition and will return to their airfields when they run out.
That's very true. I never really liked orcas that much.
Transmission. Orca reinforcements are set to arrive soon. You will need to build an airfield in order to maintain any aircraft.
Though in this game they are a bit more effective than the previous games, but not by much.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna need more power. Hence this thing.
Building.
This is the ion cannon control. We will be getting a control of the ion cannon later in this mission.
Construction complete. Orca reinforcements are set to arrive soon. You will need to build an airfield in order to maintain any aircraft. Objective complete.
There we go.
Training.
Orca here.
Incoming transmission. Commander, it is imperative that you destroy the Nod base.
Okay, pretty much.
These key Nod structures to rid this area of Nod presence.
I'm just gonna immediately go for these because they don't really have a way of...
Each landing pad can only sustain one air unit. Each airfield has 4 landing pads. Once an air unit has expended its ammo supply, it must return to its landing pad. Otherwise, it will crash.
And destroying this will trigger the last part of the mission.
New bonus objective. Build a Tiberium silo from your support structure tab. This will increase the maximum amount of resources you are able to store.
Did I miss a piece of intel?
Building.
Need a silo there.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Bonus objective complete.
Orca here. Closing in.
Let's get these. I'm ignoring the rest because it's gonna get triggered.
Return for supplies.
Under attack. Establishing video uplink.
That Nod base is quite large, Commander. I'm granting you access to the ion cannon controls. Use the ion cannon to eliminate the base.
Sure thing.
Ion
Give me the big
cannon
boom.
Control node active. Ion cannon controls online. Positioning over eastern seaboard. Fire when ready.